All right, so here's we close out the awards. I think it's appropriate that we do a toast. And so I'm going to have my father come up to do that. And just briefly to tell you, my brother happens to suffer from schizophrenia. And so my family has experienced a lot of very hard times because of that. And one of the things I love about a NAMI event is I just have to tell you that we've experienced some hard times, and everyone in the room understands exactly what I'm saying without me having to go into detail about that. So these awards, as we close them out, were really a vision that we want to thank so many people for what they do. And I couldn't think of a better person to have us lead this toast than my father, because as every family member here can understand that has a loved one with mental illness, you go through these difficulties and you are touched deeply by a lot of people along the way. And at the time, you might be in a crisis mode and unable to express that, or you might be a little bit numb, or you might not even think of it. But we are grateful to so many people. And so I hope that this evening you feel that, as we toast you feel that, and throughout the rest of the year when we don't see you and you're doing your work day in and day out, you feel that. So please join us in celebrating and toasting.
Thank you, Holly. Isn't she great? Obviously, I'm a parent of a son living with mental illness, schizophrenia, but I know all families living with mental illness would want to say thank you to everybody. To our award recipients, to our honored guests, and to all of you and everyone else out there who day in and day out has been generous with your communications, making more people aware of the stigma of mental illness. Generous with your kindness, working one-on-one with individuals with living with mental illness. Generous with your financial support, strengthening organizations like NAMI and many others out there that are committed to the belief that stigma ends with me. And obviously generous with your time, not only helping individuals, but supporting the families behind them that allow them to nurture and grow. And generous with your understanding, having the knowledge and patience to forge through. And most important is generous with your desire to make a difference. Please know what you do does make a difference. As Holly mentioned a minute ago, 6 years ago, the Rohde family had a tragedy at that point in time. But because of mental health care professionals like yourselves, because of volunteers like yourselves, because of the probate courts and all the legality to it of those people, we are in a much better place today than we have ever been. We are stable and we are moving forward better than we've ever been. So I ask that we all pick up a glass so that my wife Carol, myself, and all those families living with mental illness toast you and everyone else out there that supports it. Thank you to everyone for what you do tirelessly every single day. To you. Thank you.